What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Hello, hello, and hello. I am Empress J, the Healing Oracle, and I'm back at you, tapping in for another message, right? Another day and another message. So I hope that everybody is doing happy, healthy, wealthy, feeling real good today, right? Ascended. You're just feeling your natural, beautiful self, right? I am here to give us a message because it is time. It is time. It is time. It is time. I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers, right? And to everybody that mess with your girl. I love you, right? You mean everything to me. Um, I just love you all, my healing souls, my beautiful angels. So let us see what energy are we embodying? What are we getting ready to feel? And what is going to happen with this new moon that's coming in, right? This full moon, this Pisces moon going into Virgo season. Like, what? That's going to be powerful for you, for me, for every Pisces you know. It's going to go different depending on where they at in they self, right? What they tap into, what they believe in. But let's talk about it. So let's see what's up, like what the spirit have to say, because they wanted me to come on here, so it's something that we need to know. So let's see what's up. Let us tap into that right now.
Early payday, fee-free overdrafts, no monthly fee. Chime,
So
the
sorry.
number one most loved bank.
So sorry. Just give me a second to get myself together here. I do it like this because I like it to be fresh, like in front of you. See me pulling my stuff out, it's all already blessed. You know what I'm saying? The energy is good in here, so we could just tap right in. I don't need to do too much more than that, because if spirit called me to come on here, it's something you need to know, something I need to do. So we're gonna quiet down the noise so that they can get loud for us. They can give us the answers, right? Now, the very first thing that I just saw was to pull out the Who Are You cards. Now, with these cards, they're going to give you a question, and it's something that you need to answer within yourself. But finding the answer to this question will allow you to get deeper introspection into yourself, which will give you more clarity about the way forward and what you need to do to achieve the ultimate energy from yourself, because that's what we are always searching for as a Pisces. Ultimate connection, ultimate renewal, that feeling of always feeling good, even though sometimes we don't, right? And when we don't feel good, we really don't, right? But at the same time, it's that inner understanding that I may not feel good right now, but I know that I need to feel this for a reason. Maybe it's an energy around me that is sending this to me. Maybe it's something I just need to feel because it's something I need to just feel and experience. But it may not be for me. And it's not something I need to hold on to tomorrow or in an hour. You know, I know as a Pisces, we feel so deeply, but don't allow every feeling to stay if it's not yours, right? Release and let it be. And give it to God. Because we're going to take in other people's energy. That's what we do. That's part of our job here. And if you were called to be a Pisces, that meant that you were given the power to release, to bring it in, cleanse that energy, alchemize it, and release it back into the world, right? Because that's what we do. We cleanse things, we rinse and, you know what I'm saying, rinse and repeat. That's why they give it to us, because you can handle it, you know, but you got to know how to get it out and alchemize it so that if it's sent to you as negative energy, you throw it back into the world as positive energy, right? But you can only do that by getting quiet and being closer to yourself. All right. So I'm going to pull 3 cards, and it's going to be 3 questions of who you are, okay? Questions that you can answer yourself. Answer for yourself, but they will help you get closer to yourself, okay? All right. I'm not going to read them yet. We're just going to do our spread here, and then we're going to talk about everything that Spirit wants us to talk about. And this is an oracle message, so I don't know if we want to get any tarot in here. This may just be, I don't know what Spirit all wants from us. Okay, so we're going to see. They said no. Put it back. You may be trying to come together with someone, and it's been a little rough, right? Understand that it's okay. Sometimes true alignment comes after the problems. Because it's like, as a Pisces, right? You have so many gifts. You have so much knowledge about life, right? Everyone isn't going to be able to understand you because you're talented on a different level spiritually. And a lot of people can be afraid of that. So if you're met with opposition in any relationship, you have to know when to step away. Now, the one thing about being a Pisces is that we're very magnetic. And if you allow yourself to step away from opposition when you've been giving yourself to any relationship and it doesn't feel like you're getting anything back, or you're not getting what feels good to you back, right? You have to step away. Know when it's time for you to take that energy back and put it into yourself, because the more that you do that, you're going to give, like, it's like giving it back to God and letting him know that you can continue to give your energy to that situation. You're understanding yourself and your power, because when you do that, then if something or someone is meant for you, the way is made. After that, they will understand that they need you, they miss you. Give them a chance to think about their actions, how they treat you, what they say to you, how they can make it better, the need for you. You understand? And then sometimes you also will see when it's just not for you. When you take a step away and someone or a person or place, whatever, don't come back, and one for you. And that's just the truth as Pisces. And you'll be okay with that. Because for every no, there's a yes that's going to come. But you can't get the yes until you get through the no's. Some of us get our yeses right away and get a no later. Some of us, it's opposite. So just know that a closed door means a window going to open somewhere else for you. Inner knowing all the time. Okay, that ain't for me. Okay, don't get upset. Know that it's all right. Something better is for you, man. Something better. We difficult sometimes. Everybody can't get you. Everybody ain't gonna understand you. Everybody can't support you. You got a lot. Know that. Carry that shit well, man, because you was given that from God. And I want you to know it's so fucking special. People are going to, for your whole life, want to be you, and you're not even gonna understand why. Because it's something special about you. It's the connection that God has with you as you being a Pisces, because you have a special mission, double mission, right? Okay. And there's a mixture coming, because my two sets of cards just mixed, and that does never happen. And I'm letting the mixture happen, right? Because with a mixture of whatever is for you, whatever it is, like mixing with another person, changing your energy, if you were a conservative person, getting a little wild, or vice versa, right? If you allow yourself to mix with something that works with you, like peanut butter and jelly works good together, you will find ultimate success in the mixture. That's all I heard, because that's just what happened with my cards just now. Everything can be interpreted. Everything should be interpreted, okay? Understand. what's going on around you. That's the signs and the synchronicities that God is constantly trying to send to you to let you know you're doing something right, doing something wrong. This is for you, that's not for you. The feelings you get, it's an answer. Like if you were going to get something and you were thinking about, you had a thought on your mind and then something happened, like pay attention. Like pay attention to, like, if you're talking to somebody and you get a ding on your phone, that was right or wrong. Like it was something there. Pay attention to them feelings. Why did you, like, when you felt that feeling, what was going on? What was you thinking? Who was saying something? Like, because that's how intuitive you are. If you say, God, I need to know, blah, 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 He gonna give you the answer. Pay attention. Quiet the mind so God can get loud. Okay. So, our first question. Who is your closest friend? And how do you feel about yourself when you spend time together? So who's your closest friend? And how do you feel when you spend time together? Ask yourself this question, because that person brings something in your life, right? And remember what I said, the mixture, okay? So, and mind you, I didn't know what that card said, but it's the mixture. So whatever friends, whoever is making you feel good, people, places, things, continue to first ask that question. Who's my closest friend? Who makes me feel good and why? Okay? And that you make sure you, when you're feeling down or you're feeling like unloved or whatever, that is the connection that you have to hold on to, because that is filling your cup back up, okay? That's why it's so important to know who is your closest friend and how do I feel when I spend time with them. That allow you to dig in deeper to that connection and know that that's the kind of connection that's for you, right? So that way you could weed out the connections that don't feel like that, because that is what's for you, okay? Now the next question is, do you treat yourself better than others, or do you tend to put others first? This is a question we need to ask all the time. Do I treat myself better than I treat other people? And do I tend to put them first? Because that's not how it should be, okay? That's a question we need to answer within ourselves, to ourselves, so that, because you got to put you first. Like, how can I give you from an empty cup? I can't. I heard a saying by Ayanna Van Zant, or whatever her name is. She said, your cup is you and how much you love yourself, what you pour into yourself. It has to constantly be full and overflowing, okay? With that, everything, the liquid that's inside of my cup is for me. What's overflowing is for you, okay? I can give you what overflows, but I can't give you if I don't have enough in that cup for me. So you gotta ask yourself, first of all, are you giving of your cup when it's not full? Are you? And if you are, why are you doing that? You gotta give to you first. So like when I wake up, I gotta praise myself, praise God, feel good before I walk out there and tend to everyone else. I've gotta make sure that my cup is completely full with love and the understanding and knowing before I can give it to anyone else, okay? Do not give from an empty cup. So that's why we have to ask ourselves these questions. Do I treat myself better than I treat other people? Or do I treat other people better than I treat myself? Do I tend to give to them first before I give to me? And whatever the answer is, just work on it. You know what I'm saying? This is a constant, we're in a constant flow of becoming better. When you are asking yourself these questions and you're allowing yourself to be honest about the answer, then you could get to the root. Listen, there was many times in my life that I was constantly, I'm a Pisces, I'm constantly giving. But I had to learn because I was constantly depleted. Give to me first before I give to anybody else. If I feel like too much of my energy is given, I take it back. And I don't feel bad about that, because that's spiritual. That is me knowing when to say, okay, God, I understand. It's time for me to keep this. You know, I gave everything that was overflowing. Now I need to keep my cup right. I got to go back and get some more so that I can refill it, okay, before I can give again. And know that that's okay. When faced with something that scares you, do you feel the fear and do it anyway? Or do you play it safe? When faced with something that scares you, do you feel the fear and do it anyway? Or do you play it safe? Now, the one thing I could say about this is that when we allow ourselves to step outside of our comfort zone, that's when we grow. If you're constantly playing it safe, I'm talking about not with things that you know you shouldn't be doing, like drugs or, stealing or doing things that you know are wrong. I'm not outside of that. I'm talking about making a move that's a positive move, like moving from one state to another state without family, without the knowing of what you're going to do there, but just having an idea that you need to move, not playing it safe and saying, nah, I'm scared, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to keep because what you're doing is keeping yourself small. God is opening up a window to show you, like once you step outside that comfort zone, you allow yourself, you push past that fear. That's when you grow. That's when you get more blessings with yourself, a wealth of knowledge of self, and you know what you can do. You don't know how far you could go if you don't allow yourself to step outside of your comfort zone. Don't play it safe all the time. There are times when it's important for your life for you to take risks. Not risks that are going to harm you, but when you feel it in yourself that it's important to do this, whether you do it scared, you have to do some things in your life scared. When God tells you, make that move, you make it. You take that job offer and you're not sure how you're going to complete this job because you know you have some of the understanding, but you're kind of scared because you don't really know how you're going to really get all the way to where you need to go in that job. Just trust God. Trust that feeling that you know that that's for you. Just trust that everything's going to come once you step outside that comfort zone. You allow yourself to grow. You allow yourself to become more. You challenge yourself. Because if you stay small, if you allow yourself to play safe for through life, through all things, because you're scared, you don't want to test the waters, right? Because you're scared you might drown. You don't got no beliefs in yourself. If you don't believe in God, then you won't feel like you can take that step. You feel like you're going to drown. But if you know that you got God, you have God, you will never fall if you listen. So you can't always play it safe in life. There's going to be times where you have to take a risk. Sign, synchronicity. God just said yes. Listen to it right now. There's going to be times that I think right now is coming. That's why this question came up. Ask yourself, do I step outside of my comfort zone when I'm scared? Or do I play it safe? Do I keep myself small? That's what you're doing. I didn't know that's what I was doing. Getting opportunities and too afraid to take them because they were so big and I don't know. That means I didn't believe in God. I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? Let's get outside of that. Let's be more willing to take the proper risk in our life that's going to excel us to the next level. Because if you take the proper risk, God is right with you. You understand? And you're telling him, I'm not afraid. I fear nothing because I have you in my life. And if I take this step, I know you got me. And if it's not for me, you will not guide me to something that's not for me. Period. So, okay. Next thing. Attacking others is an attack on myself. I choose to release this now. So if at any time, you feel like you need to attack other people or you've been in that kind of energy, allow yourself to get out of that. And know that when you attack other people, or even if they attack you, it's an attack on self. So always allow yourself to stay in the energy of no matter what you give me, I'm not about to give that back to you. And even if I feel a certain way, I'm not going to give you the energy that I feel. That's why it's very important for you as a Pisces, because you're a conduit of energy, to constantly quiet. You got to get quiet. You have to find space for God. You have to find time to rewind, right? You have to find time to unwind. Find time to quiet the mind, because your spirit is loud. But other people's spirits will connect with yours because you're a conduit of energy, meaning you get it and you give it, and it's constant. but you have to know when to stop it. Just because you are this powerful being does not mean that you do not need to constantly refresh it. You have to, you and God constantly have to talk. So no matter how much you're giving to others, you have to be aware of the negativity that we also embody and we also can give. And if it's given to you, you better alchemize it so that you're not giving that back. That's something I work on every day. Every day. No matter what's given to me, don't give it back like that, like it was given to you. Okay, right? Give it, alchemize it, and give it back clean. So if someone give you some dirty energy, clean that shit up. Because you got God with you. You're a Pisces. You can clean it. Rinse, refresh, release. Give it back right. And that way, that energy won't come back to you like that again. I promise you. I am a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I could just be it. I am a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it, but I can be it. It's just what I said. You're constantly walking around as a beacon of light. Don't talk about it. You don't have to it's omitting. It's omitting off of you. When you speak, when you move, people feel your light when you walk in a room. They know who you are, even if you don't. That's why it's more important for you to understand who you are, what you got, that power, that God power inside you, right? You bringing it to the party. So know that you're representative of the light. You see my smile? Because I know I'm a representative of the light. And I do my best to be that. We are not without flaws. Know that. We fuck up sometimes. We say the wrong thing sometimes. We slip sometimes. But that's okay. You're a light worker, not perfect. You're still living this 3D life. We still here too, right? One foot in the physical, one in the spiritual. Make sure you don't skew the lines, okay? Keep balance. I cherish every cell in my body. I cherish every cell in my body because where does it come from? God. So I cherish everything about me. From up here to the bottom of my feet, my crusty ass toenails, to my pretty nails, to my ears, these points. I cherish everything about me. This is perfect to me, right? I am perfect. I'm a perfect being. I was made in perfection. This is how I was meant to be. You were meant to be how you're meant to be. Perfection of God, How could you not feel that? How could you not know who you are? Don't you know you were made perfect from God? Because you're an exact replica of God. We all are. I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. I accept the gifts I was given as a high service to the world. Those gifts you feel inside that you don't even know really, the ones you know, the ones you don't know, that's a service to you. It's your gifts, right? But the service to the world. Like you show them, you give them. Even if, like for me, I give a lot of love to people. I just do. And I didn't understand it most of my life. I hated how I loved everybody because everyone didn't love me back and it hurt. And then I realized, right, since I've been awakening, that's my power. I can love you. You do not have to love me back. I would like you to, but if you don't, that's okay. Because that's what I bring to the party. I bring love to the party. You understand me? So it's always going to be all right because that's part of me. I'd accept that everybody can give that back to me, and that's okay. But I'm also a person that can show you what it looks like, what pure, unconditional love looks like from a stranger, from your mother, from your friend, from a person. Pure love. That's part of my gift to the world. And I do my best to show it and give it because I understand it now. But you got to understand yourself to know what you give. When you hear people talk about you, what do they always talk about? People are always saying, oh my God, you love everybody. Oh, and then I felt myself constantly saying, I don't know, I just love everyone. Like I just have this love for everybody. You know, I don't want to cry. It's just, it's something I feel deeply. Like, I just want to give everybody a hug. I just want to kiss them on their cheek. I want to make sure that everybody feels love, right? That's part of who I am. And I'd be doing myself a disservice if I don't honor that. It don't matter if other people can't give me that. It doesn't matter if they don't understand it, right? What matters is that I give it, and that I'm constantly working on keeping my cup full so that I can give you some love. Boom, because that's my job. When I give it, I get it back. You don't got to give it to me. God does, because I did my job and I'm using my gifts well. And you have to do the same. What are you giving every day? What is that one thing that everybody says about you, whether it be good or bad? Because just because they say something negative, that is, listen, the negativity can be used for positive too, because giving a lot of love can go both ways. I didn't always give good love. Just because I loved you didn't mean I was loving you right. Until I started loving me right. To understand yourself, understand what you're giving, and you can fix every and anything that is not working for your highest good. Because whatever we have to give it to the world, whether it be positive and or negative. So if it's negative, you got to fix it. Keep it positive, right? All right. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. If you ever see a peony flower, they're so beautiful. They smell so good. They're so delicate. They're very fragile. Like you, as a Pisces, you're very fragile. You're very beautiful. Whether you're male or female, you're very beautiful. When people see you, they see the beauty. Know it. Know your light shines so bright, but it's so fragile. So be careful with it. Make sure people are careful with you, right? And be the way people know how to treat you is off of what you do for yourself, how you treat yourself, how they see you treat yourself. They ain't gonna give you that back, right? And if they don't, then you know they ain't your people. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. I don't really need to say much about that, Spirit says. Speak for itself. Well, an Orca elder shared a song, frequency of sound, deep diving. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. We the have thirst. You're being called. Your spiritual team is calling on you. You may be called towards a lot of water right now. Dolphins, whales, fish may be significant this month, but also remember, we're going into a Pisces moon, so you may be craving fish. You may want to go to the water, right? Allow yourself to go to the water because water cleanses us, right? Take as many showers as you're being called to take. Wash your face when you feel like you need to wash your face. Make sure you're near some type of water animal, okay? A whale, whales, fish, penguins, like all of that right now, because that's significant for you, for me, because we're water beings, right? We're guided by the water. It cleanses us. It replenishes our spirit. And so you're being called to share your song, share your story to people who, just to everybody, if you could, right? When you feel comfortable sharing your frequency of sound, you're sharing parts of yourself. Right now, we're on a frequency. You hear my voice. You're listening to me. The music's on a frequency, right? If you're listening to this video, then we're on the same frequency for this moment, okay? Allow yourself to be connected with others through sound. Give your sound. Speak. Share your story. Baby steps, but take your time doing so. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. A lot of times our intuition is guiding us when we do not know what it's guiding us to or through. We may not understand the guidance. That's that going back to getting out of your comfort zone. It's not being safe. In times of your spiritual team, God, angels, ancestors, Orishas, Allah, whatever you believe in, when they starting to tap at your spirit and tell you it's time to make some moves, you got to do it. Because you're going to be guided in it. You're going to be taking baby steps, towards getting out of your comfort zone. Because when you get out of your comfort zone, like I said, you allow yourself to face your fear and you overcome it. Anytime you overcome something, you become stronger within yourself. You become strong. No one can break you. Nothing can break you. But you have to follow your intuition before it makes sense. It may not make sense half the time, but it will in the end when you get to where you're going, okay? But you have to step outside of that comfort zone and follow what you feel. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Time is not running out. You're not losing time. You're not losing anything, okay? It's an alignment. It's coming right when it's supposed to, okay? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Whatever you feel, it's real and worth exploring. I brought out my romance angels because I just feel love. Like, so I just want to see what's coming our way. What are we feeling like? And then we will end this reading. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? One more, Spirit. Close this out with something for us. What is the last thing you want us to know? And they said no. Anything else, Spirit? I don't know. Give me one more card, Spirit. Anything else? I don't know, y'all. Feels like that's it. I don't know, I think that's it. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So whatever you may be feeling, pay attention to it. Connect to that feeling. Understand that feeling so that you can act accordingly. Let's get a couple more things here. I know this is long, but I haven't been off for a while. And this is a lot of energy that I feel. And it's very powerful. And I just want to make sure that I'm explaining it to the best of my ability so you understand what's going on with what you feel. So let's do our purpose cards, life purpose cards. Just in case you need a little guidance with what purpose you may be needing to like explore, whatever this is. Okay. That's all I'll talk about. That's what I was saying. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'll talk about. Oh, goodness. This is, yes, okay. Yes, I love this for us. I cannot wait. This is so beautiful. I love being a Pisces, and I hope you do too. And I love being me, and I hope you do too. I hope you love being you, you know? Okay. All right. So you are on the right path. There may be interesting coincidences or signs being sent from heaven. Trust your guts as whatever it leads you, wherever it leads you now is divinely blessed. Be consistent and prepared well for the journey ahead. Freelancer, mutable and flexible in thinking or task routines. You probably like working freelance. You can arrange all the tasks and assignments proactively but still be able to reach surprisingly good outcomes. Creator, ideas are sparkled and nourished from your creativity. You're good at inventing any platform like outstanding contents, knowledge, strategies, music, art, speech. The image or language you produce is unique and precious. Thank you, God. Okay, psychic medium. Mediums bridge the gap between the physical and spiritual beings by raising vibrations high. You have fine extrasensory perceptions and can channel information, including clairvoyance, clairaudient, to help with spiritual readings and healings. When I say When you tapped in, everything comes out correctly for what you need to know. This is all the type of information and energy that embodies a Pisces. Okay, we're creators. We're creative. But know that you're on the right path. Whatever you're creating the right thing in your life. Okay? You're a freelancer. If you're not doing anything on your own, this is letting you know from God that you can freelance. Whatever your talents are, whatever gifts you have inside of you, you can market those for your benefit. Okay? And be an entrepreneur if you aren't already. And you're a psychic medium. You're a Pisces. You are tapped in. You 35 on the clock. You tapped in to God. You tapped in. You got it already. It's all about using it. So you're no longer in confusion. If you were feeling anything that kept you feeling like you wasn't on the right path, or you're not understanding what you need or what God needs from you, that is over. Confusion is over. Okay? You're going to be experiencing a euphoric feeling like you just like extra. You know, that special feeling. That's because that's the connection between you and God. And when you're doing what you're supposed to do, walking outside of your comfort zone and really allowing your spirit to soar and believing in God, you're going to feel euphoric. And you're going to be fertile with ideas. If you have children, don't have children. You could be having children. You're fertile right now with ideas, with love. The fertility is through the roof. Okay? Contemplation. No more contemplating. Whatever you know to be true, that's what it is. You no longer need to contemplate the next move because God is going to give it to you. And you're going to be in harmony with yourself, with the things that you need from God and what He needs from you. Okay? But you need some solitude. There's times when you need to get quiet. That's all I've been saying. You need to get quiet so God can get loud. Okay? So that's what I have for us. Like, I hope that you found something good in this message, right? This is a good, beautiful energy. Make sure you're tapping in correctly to yourself. I love you. And thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I'm sending everybody positive energy. I just thank you to all my subscribers, all my folks, like everybody. Like, I love you. Thank you. Please smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel. Share me. Give me out to other people that need this energy as well. And thank you for all who do. Okay? Sending you much love, positivity. I'm Empress J, the Healing Oracle. Till we talk again later.